composite materials and its importance. At the end of the lesson, pupils are able to first, state the meaning and properties of composite materials. 2. Describe with examples the uses of composite materials. And 3. Compare and contrast the properties of a composite materials with its constituent materials. What are composite materials? A composite materials is the material made from combining two or more non-homogeneous substances, that is matrix substance and strengthening substance. Composite material ni adalah material hasil gabungan daripada dua ataupun lebih bahan tidak homogen, iaitu bahan matrix dan bahan penguat. The matrix substance surrounds and binds the strengthening substance together. Bahan matrix ni dikelilingi dan mengikat bahan penguat tu bersama-sama. Both components of a composite materials have different physical and chemical properties. Kedua-dua komponen composite material ni mempunyai sifat fizikal dan kimia yang berbeza. When combined, the composite materials form has better properties than the original component. Apabila digabungkan, bentuk composite material ni mempunyai sifat yang lebih baik daripada komponen asal.
So now, what is the composite materials and their uses? For your information, composite material are widely used in development and advancement of technology nowadays. So now, I want to talk about these two composite materials, which is reinforced concrete and fiberglass. Reinforced concrete is produced when steel bars or wire mesh as strengthening substance is immersed in concrete as matrix substance. Also, the reinforced concrete is widely used in the construction of bridges, dams and buildings. Did you know that the dam and some other things, including the bridge and buildings, are made of a composite materials, namely reinforced concrete? Next, we move on to the fiberglass. Fiberglass is produced when plastic as matrix substance is strengthened with glass fiber as strengthening substance. This composite material is used to make helmets, car bumpers and printed circuit boards. Fiberglass is the composite materials used when making the helmets and other things including car bumpers and printed circuit boards.
Okay, the next one is optical fiber. Optical fiber consists of 3 layers. The first, or the innermost layer, is the core that is made up from silica glass fiber, which is a strengthening substance. Then, the core is encased in a second layer, or we call it cladding layer, that is made up from glass or plastic, which is a matrix substance. The last one, the outermost layer. The outermost layer is made up from plastic that acts as a protective jacket. This optical fiber is used as a replacement for copper wire in video camera and connect computers in local area network.
Let's continue with photochromic glass. Photochromic glass is formed when glass matrix substance is combined with silver chloride (AgCl) and copper 1 chloride (CuCl) strengthening substance. How photochromic glass works? When exposed to sunlight, photochromic glass darkens. This is due to the formation of silver atom Ag that prevents the passage of light. In dim light, copper 1 chloride (CuCl) in photochromic glass catalyze the reverse process so that glass becomes transparent again. Photochromic glass protects the user from UV, for example, car windows, building windows, and camera lens.
Next, we move to superconductors. Superconductors such as lithium, barium, copper oxide, YbCO ceramic is a composite material that has superconductivity properties other than alloys. Superconductors is used to make electromagnets that are superconductor magnets or supermagnets. Superconductor magnets are light and have strong magnetic force. Superconductor magnets are used in particle accelerators and involved in nuclear magnetic resonance (NMR) machine and magnetic resonance imaging (MRI) machine.
So now, let's look at the comparison and difference in properties of reinforced concrete. The properties of concrete, which is high compression strength, low stretching strength, and resistant to corrosion, while the properties of steel bars or wire mesh, which is high stretching strength, and corrodes easily. So, when we combine these both, we will get reinforced concrete, which the properties are high compression strength, high stretching strength, and resistant to corrosion.
So fiberglass is made from plastic and glass fiber. Plastic have low stretching strength, low heat and electrical conductivity, resistant to corrosion, and durable, while glass fiber have high stretching strength, low heat and electrical conductivity. So as you know, optical fiber is made up from plastic combined with glass fiber. So plastic have high compression strength and flexible, while glass fiber have low compression strength and hard. So when it combined together, it will form optical fiber, which is have a better properties. It is high compression strength and flexible.
Okay, now let's move on to the properties of photochromic glass. Photochromic glass is formed when glass combined with silver chloride, AgCl. Glass is transparent and does not absorb UV rays. Meanwhile, silver chloride, AgCl, is transparent to visible lights and absorb UV rays at the same time. When we combine those two, we get photochromic glass that is transparent and absorb UV rays. Also, the absorption of UV rays depends on light intensity. Next, we look at superconductor. Superconductors can conduct electrical current without any resistance at very low temperature, whereas its original components cannot. The original component of superconductor is yttrium tricarbonate, copper 2 carbonate, barium carbonate, and oxygen. The property of the original component is high electrical resistance at room temperature. Meanwhile, the property of superconductor is no electrical resistance at very low temperature.